Hi guys, I'm Lozzy and welcome to the channel, and today's video is going to be slightly different. I say they're normally most weeks, but this week is slightly different. Now it's going to be different because I'm going to be talking about hobbies and how important they are, but more kind of to the point, I'm going to put forward the case for you if you haven't decided on a hobby or you're trying to look for a hobby, and putting the case forward for music, but more specifically to take up guitar. So we all know how important hobbies are, and let me tell you, if you work a 9 to 5 job, especially an office job, and you travel to and from work, hobbies are so important, because often at times you will just feel like you're clocking in and clocking out, and sometimes you'll just forget what kind of makes you tick and what makes you enjoy time, not only to yourself but with other people as well. Now, like I said, there's many different hobbies you can have. Some people prefer to do hobbies on their own, some people like sports and team building stuff. That's fine, do whatever you want. I'm not saying you only have to stick to one hobby. I mean, you can do multiple hobbies if you want. You can play fucking football on the weekends, and during the weeknights you can practice fucking, I don't know, some raid boss on WoW. I don't know, up to you. If that's your hobby and you like it, and it's legal, has to be legal, because, you know, prison and that. I will just stress again, for the wrong'uns out there, and there is a few of you, legal. Has to be legal. And there's a range of things, I'm not going to go into them, but there's a range of things that some people enjoy as a hobby, but it's not legal. You take that how dark you want to, that's all you. Not me, you're projecting. But anyway, back to my point about hobbies. They're important, we all know they're important. It allows us to actually enjoy some time that we have outside of work or education. It gives us some actual enjoyment and enrichment. How many words can I fit in that support my point here? I don't know. I feel like everyone has to have something. Otherwise, you're literally just working, or you're literally just studying, and that's it. And like I said, I'm putting forward the case for music, but more importantly guitar, because that's the one I've got the most experience in. The reason why I'm going to push music so much is because of my personal connection with it. It's probably the only hobby that I've had that I've actually kept up with. I've gone through fits and starts where I love gaming, but I don't game as much anymore. I love playing sports, but my body tells the story of a man who doesn't do sports. I suppose video creation is a hobby, but it's also what I see as me potentially being my career. So at the same time, it's kind of like work and a hobby. Well, actually, I guess you could say that about music as well, but that doesn't support my point. So can we not focus on that, please? Thank you. I'm picking music, and more importantly guitar, because it's the one instrument I genuinely believe has helped me through shit times. Little insights how I was as a teenager. Basically, I go through stages of saying yes to everything within reason, and then I went through a stage of saying no to everything. I wouldn't go to events, I wouldn't go out with my friends, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. But the one thing that remained there always was, I'm not dropping that guitar. I'm not going to stop trying to learn guitar or play guitar. I've worked so hard to try and, you know, play the fucking thing. I'm not putting it down. And it was that resilience initially that helped me kind of build up my confidence to keep playing. So at age 15, I asked for my birthday to have a electric guitar. That wish was granted, so cheers mum, you're a star. Now the guitar I got was what you expect from a starter guitar, but it had 6 strings and it produced a semi-acceptable noise when put through an amp. When I became serious about trying to learn guitar properly, I said to myself, okay, I need a slightly better guitar. So one of my friends who was in the band at the time was selling his guitar. I bought it off him for I think about 220 quid, which is a lot of fucking money back then, because I was working at Tesco's part-time. So this is a guitar, I've still got it today. It's the first guitar I've actually bought with my own money, and it's this one here. It looks a bit worse for wear now. I don't quite know why it looks green through the camera viewfinder. because I can confirm it is brown. but if it looks a bit green, it's not as brown. This is the guitar that I bought for 220 quid. Luke, if you are watching, I don't know if you watch my videos at all, but I'm gonna be honest, mate, for 220 quid, I robbed you for this, because not only was it worth more than 220 quid at the time, I could probably sell it now for 220 quid, and it's, what, probably about 6 years older, in all honesty, not in as good a condition, because it's been through a bit of a rough time. But at the time I was obsessed with pop punk, and there's only a couple of bands that really come to mind when you say pop punk when I was younger, which was obviously Blink 182 or 182, whatever you fucking call them, I don't know, I don't care. I was really into them. So this is the lead singer, if you can call him a singer, of Blink 182 or 182. This is his signature Epiphone version of the Gibson guitar that he uses. So I bought that, like I said, from Luke. Sorry mate, you did get fucking done over there. 220 quid I think I bought that for, in one transaction, I believe. You know, cash up front. I wasn't pissing about. Oh, I'll try and play a little bit. Obviously it's going to be a bit difficult because of restraints in terms of space. Now if you do want to start a guitar, I don't recommend going out straight away and just buying a shit hot fucking top of the range guitar, because chances are you're probably going to knock it about, it's going to get dropped. So get something that isn't too bad. Like I remember I put a 300 quid limit on my first like proper guitar, and obviously this came under it. I've bought guitars since that have been more expensive and not been that fussed. If you are interested in getting a guitar and you do have a PC, I understand that's quite a weird combination. This is actually could be quite good bit of advice, and I don't generally give that out a lot because most of it's bullshit. But if you do have a guitar and you have a PC, this is recommended by my good friend Jack, who's actually a bass player. But if you get Guitar Rig, I think it was 5 at the time, Guitar Rig 5. If you search Guitar Rig, you'll find it on the internet. I'm not going to accept any responsibility if your download goes wrong and you get some like German dungeon porn. I mean, you got a positive there, German dungeon porn, but you can't click off it, and it is slowly selling your data to North Korea. But there we go. I'm not taking responsibility for that, okay? But if you search Guitar Rig, it basically allows you to have like hundreds of like preset amps on your PC without actually buying an amp. No, you do have to have external speakers for it to work, and more importantly, you do have to have a jack lead, which is the cable that goes into the guitar, that black bit. Yeah, you do have to have one of them with a USB on the end, which are available on the internet, I believe, but I had the game Rocksmith, where you could plug it into PS4, so it works for PC as well. So that's awesome. This isn't a branded deal, by the way, so Guitar Rig, if you are ever looking for some sort of brand deal, hit me up, please. Now it allows you to have loads and loads and loads of preset amps on here, like I said before, and it'll go from like rock stuff like this, or you could go from anything like a classic 80s solo. By the way, can I just ask someone to find what this, I don't know if I'm probably going to play this in the wrong key, but can someone find out what this song is? I'll play like the lead line in it. Can someone find out what it is, because it's driving me insane. For years now I've not known what this song is, and I know it's in a GTA game. I know it's probably in either Vice City, San Andreas, or Vice City Stories, because it's kind of 80s sound like. And I'll play it now because I need to know it. Someone needs to tell me what that song is, because I'm going mental. But anyway, that was 80s Solo. What's Big Monster? Turn that one up. Do you know what I mean? That's quite a nice one actually. It's pretty good, it's pretty rocky. Let's go for something that's a bit more, I don't know, a bit more chilled. So, Clean Cave, that sounds chilled. I'll turn it up a bit because it's probably not going to be as loud. Have stuff like that. It's just really good because it gives you a lot of choice. This is a good free, you know, application to have on your PC. I mean, there are limits to it. You only get 30 minutes each time, so you have to exit the demo and then go back into it, so it is a demo. But 30 minutes of playing time is pretty much, you know, sick in my opinion. With all these different, there's loads of them. There's got to be over like 200. You can make your own one as well if you know what components you want, like delay, echo, distortion, EQ, filters, modulation, pitch, reverb, all that normal like shit that you'd get on pedals and that. But it's really cool. It's something that I didn't even know existed until my friend Jack told me, and now I use it pretty much all the time if I don't want to use my amp. There's a few weird and wonderful ones on here that sound a bit weird, and in all honesty some of them are shit. But there's some really good ones as well. I mean, I don't even know what this one's called. 3D Mangler. Never used it before. What's this one sound like? I mean, it sounds a bit funky. I mean, this one's quite aggressive to be honest, but I really do like this one. It's called Low Riffer. pretty sick. There's other one. There's loads on here, man. This one's like really weird. This one's called Harmon E. It's like Harmon -E, but it, like, you can set it to like play, depending on if you play like a single string or a chord. You can like manipulate it to have a lot of reverb on it. It just sounds like really weird but cool. Like, you can set it to have a lot of reverb, and it's just really cool sounding. It's well, some people might think it's shit, but that's that one. Can make things like sound epic. There's many of these I've never even used, so I don't honestly know like how many even goes up to. I mean, 481. It's ridiculous. What's this one? Wise stereo bass. That sounds quite nice. I'm happy with that one. Just go anywhere. You just play what comes into your head. I mean, it's all well and good me saying this. I know I've played for like over 5 years, 6, 7 years now, probably even more than that. So, you know, you obviously won't, if you pick this up, you won't be able to play what I'm playing straight away. You've got to work up to it. But honestly, after a while, it doesn't even become a chore. Like, after the first year, I think I actually enjoyed every single time I picked the guitar up to just play it. It's just effortless to me now. It actually gives me enjoyment playing it and listening to what I can come up with. Just like, even just making simple 4-chord fucking things like. That's alright, that's fine. It's quite nice actually. That's quite a nice a setting on here, quite a nice amp setting on there. That's really nice actually. Every genre possible. My genre growing up when I was learning guitar was pop punk. There you go. I probably do that for like half an hour, 45 minutes, like every other day. It doesn't even have to be every day, but it gives me enjoyment to do that. Just pick up the guitar and see what I can play and see what I can make. It doesn't even necessarily have to turn to a song. Just play along to music. I prefer just trying to write my own stuff and play without any music. Because for me, if I didn't have that hobby, I don't know where I'd be like mentally, because without it, it's what keeps me going. This is what keeps me going. Again, this is another hobby of mine that I do. If I didn't have this, I don't know what I'd have. I guess I'd probably just have to play guitar more, which isn't a bad thing, but I don't know whether, if I didn't have both of these in my life, I don't know where I'd be. I really don't. And music is always like a special art, as like a protected thing is of any kind. Art is just one of those things that's always going to be, in my view, like an enlightening thing, or something that is going to keep you going, keeps you thinking, keeps you actually motivated. My friends, family and my hobbies are the most important things in my life. Now, if you said to me tomorrow, okay, you can either choose to go to work and earn money, but if you do that, you don't have your hobbies. Nah, that's not a good deal for me. That would be, I wouldn't take that deal. It wouldn't happen. I need the hobbies because they're what give me some sort of purpose to what I'm doing in my life. This gives me some sort of direction. It gives me an outlay. I can put what I feel and what I want onto the internet. I can play what I want and what I feel on the guitar. I feel, you know, and almost all the time I feel better for it. This is more of a video to encourage you to do what you want to do, because I don't want to. I hate seeing people doing things they're not interested in. Just cut the bullshit out. Don't do it because your friends like it and you don't like it. Do it because you like it, and if you find other people that like it as well, then that's a bonus. But you've got to find things that you like doing on your own as well as with other people. But you don't just have to do things with other people if you don't enjoy them. And with work as well, honestly, I don't like seeing people in jobs they hate when they have an outlay and have a talent for whatever they want to do in their life. I wouldn't want to see a talented musician, and I know they're a talented musician, I wouldn't want to see them doing a 9-to-5 office job, because you're wasting the potential, not even of how much money you could make, because that is, if you're driven by money, fair enough. I'm not personally, but you know, we all need it to survive. It's a matter of life. But it's not just the money aspect, it's the what you can create and what you might be able to do on your own or with a small group of people in terms of music. It's the same with someone. If I know they're a good creator or I know they're good at editing, I feel like you're wasting something. You're wasting, like, it's very particular with art. That kind of feeling drops upon me when I see someone wasting their potential, again, to create, not to fucking earn money, but to create something that's gonna encourage people, gonna make people feel things and feel different things, and people are gonna criticize, people are gonna praise. That's just the nature of the beast. But I really hate seeing people just not doing something because there's an internal block. But that's just me. But you definitely need a hobby in life, and this is the first. I've been doing a 9-to-5 job for a while now, and it's reinstated in me how much I rely on hobbies, friends and family, like all of us. But most recently, hobbies have been the thing that kind of keep me going. Because I understand it's been a bit of a weird video. It's not been as comedy focused, but it's been a bit more focused on music, which some of my videos as of late haven't been. So if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, or you're looking to learn guitar, give it a thumbs up. A bit more of a serious kind of, it's been more of a serious video, but I just wanted to get the message out there that you just need to take a bit of time for yourself, no matter what you're doing. Like I said, if you're full-time studying, you're full-time work, you're a full-time mum, you're a full-time dad, you're a carer, anything, you always need time to yourself, because your health will just suffer if you don't. You're going to be a very, very special and resilient person if you don't have any health effects, whether it be mental or physical, from not taking time just to even relax and just have time for yourself. That's been it for this video, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.